Look, we all grew up with the posters on the wall, the capes, the symbols, the truth, justice, and the American way vibe. We see the Avengers or the Justice League pull up, drop a villain, and we cheer. But have you ever actually stepped back and looked at the paperwork? See, in the real world, there's this little thing called the Geneva Convention. It's the rule book for how you're supposed to act when the gloves come off. And if we're being 100% real, your favorite heroes aren't just breaking the law. They're racking up charges that would put them in front of a world tribunal before the credits even roll. Tony Stark, the futurist. In the original Civil War comic event, Tony's ego leads him into a very dark corner, the conscription of minors. Tony didn't just support the Registration Act, he actively weaponized teenage heroes. He oversaw the initiative which put underage trainees into high-stakes combat zones. Bringing minors into a paramilitary conflict is, by definition, the recruitment of child soldiers. Tony really looked at a group of kids who were worried about prom and said, "Hey, wanna go fight an international fugitive? I'll give you a cool suit and a paycheck." That's not mentoring, Tony. That's a massive class action lawsuit and a permanent restraining order from every PTA in America. You're one step away from putting arc reactors in strollers. Finally, we gotta talk about Logan, Wolverine. He's the best there is at what he does, and what he does is super illegal. The crime is refusing to accept surrender, also known as giving no quarter. If an enemy tries to run or drops their weapon, you can't just gut them. But in Uncanny X-Force, Logan leads a hit squad where surrender isn't even an option. Logan, I know your healing factor is fast, but your common sense factor is at absolute zero. You can't just turn every stealth mission into a hibachi grill session. People are trying to surrender, and you're treating their white flags like napkins. The UN is gonna run out of ink just trying to print your indictment. Look, at the end of the day, we want our heroes to do whatever it takes to save the world. We want them to be the shield and the sword that stands between us and the cosmic nightmares. But we have to realize that whatever it takes usually means breaking the very laws they claim to protect. When we stop holding them accountable, we're not cheering for heroes, we're cheering for gods who think they're above us. And honestly, this is why we all love these heroes, because they're willing to do the things that regular people are not willing to do. They take the weight of those choices so we don't have to. But when it really comes down to it, should international law be held against those who break it, even if they're wearing a cape? Is the world safer because they ignore the rules, or are they just making it more dangerous for the rest of us?